Good morning from Can Tho. This is 7:20 in the morning, and I'm here at the floating market. It's early for me. I do like my sleep, but this is one of the things you need to come down and witness. Now, there are tours that you can do to see the floating markets, and unfortunately they're just a little bit above my budget. So the woman in charge of the hostel said, if you come down here you can get a boat very cheap that'll just take you to have breakfast. And I went, oh, that sounds like my sort of budget. Unfortunately, in the hostel itself, everybody was still asleep, and I could only find the clothes I had on last night. And to make it even worse, once I got down here, and it's about 20 minutes bike ride on the scooter, I've just realised I've left my wallet behind. So even if I did want to do anything, I can't. So all I'm going to do is have a walk along, see what I can see, which is not going to be the same as going on a boat. Now you can just see that guy there bobbing along, and it looks like he's got bananas. And I'm going to try and see if I can get. This looks like people actually live on these boats. So the idea for today, because it's my last day in the city, was to come down here, get some breakfast on one of these floating markets, go back to the hostel, get a shower, get some clean clothes on, and then head out into the countryside. And that's still the plan now. Oh, so busy down there. That's a proper market down there. Right, we'll get a bit closer, then we'll start doing some more seeing of stuff. You can tell where the tourists are and who they are, because they're the guys wearing the life jackets. Oh, there's another one there. As you look down, there's a lot of boats, a lot of markets. Now I am a bit late coming out because the market usually starts shutting down about 7-8 o'clock. It's a nice blue sky morning. Yesterday was a bit cloudy, so it's going to be a warm one today. And it looks really good. Oh, hello. Oh, she's doing her washing. And I feel so stupid for leaving my wallet behind, because the two things I never leave the hostel without is my wallet and my phone. And I knew I had my phone because I needed it to get to the directions of where I was going. But this is all quite fascinating. I mean, that one there, it's got, just see, a picture on the walls, some chairs. Wow. And I do feel bad that I can't go out on one of the boats. But I know there'll be other floating markets in some of the areas that I'll be going to. Just trying to work out what that guy there is selling. Is that pineapples? There's more pineapples over there. Right, I'm gonna have a wander down there just to see. I think that's where all the tourist boats are. No money. Left my wallet in the hostel.
Huh?
No wallet in the hotel.
Yeah, I know.
So I'm just.
Where my wife?
Eh?
Where my wife?
No wife.
No wife?
Just me.
You have wallet where?
In the hotel.
Why you walk in, you don't have wallet inside?
Because I'm stupid.
Nó dạ. Nó nói, ok nó đi đò, nó nói nó bỏ cái bóp ở nhà rồi nó mới đem tiền theo.
Rồi.
Dạ kêu lấy bóp đây. Đem tiền.
Cho này thấy này. Bóp đây.
Hey, you want to go boat trip around about 1 hour? When they finish, I got motorbike for you go from hotel. You have money, okay, pay now.
No, I leave today, sorry. It's my last chance to see this. Sorry.
Đi về lấy tiền đi thằng ông nội. Đi chơi cờ lỡ đặt dịch ta gọn tiền đặt không?
I feel really bad that I told a bit of a white lie. But you can see all the tourist boats. Watermelons. But then you can see all the markets in the background. Let's see him walk further on down. Bye bye. You gonna give me some money? Oh, thank you. I'll just give me a card. Miss loan. Well, we could do the loan right now. Don't put no money. But I'm gonna walk further down for a little bit. I mean, it's a 20-minute drive to get down here, so I don't want to waste it by just staying here for five minutes and then just going back. But this is the best place to go to, I was told by the hostel. Wow. I mean, this is like a floating village. Never mind the market. I mean, that one there's got like a veranda with some plants at the front. Same with that one. The best time to come and see the floating market in the city is, and they are dotted all around the Mekong Delta around here, is the time is probably best to go about half six in the morning. Now, one of the guys did a tour yesterday and he left the hostel at 5:15 in the morning. I was still asleep. He did tell me about it last night. He just said it was an amazing experience. But as usual, my budget is very, very tight. Now, these floating villages, whatever they are, goes on for for a long way. So I could go down and just show you different types of boats, but I know you'd probably get bored. And I do need to go back to the hostel to get my wallet. Just in case I bump into Miss Sloane again. But it also gives me a chance to grab a shower, put some clean clothes on, and feel like a human being again. So I've just actually read her little business card, and the name of this floating market is Cái Răng. So if you're ever in the area, Google Maps this place, Cái Răng. And if you do see Miss Sloane, say hello for me. And now I am going to go back to the hostel. I'm going to find my wallet. I am going to grab a shower, put some clean clothes on, and then I'll be ready for an adventure. A shower and a breakfast, and I am so refreshed. So I've got my bike ready, hike from the hostel. Need to get some petrol in. And this is the hostel I'm staying in. It's really, really nice. And it's cheap. And this is where you have your meals when you're in this hostel. It works out about 1,000, well it is 1,000 dong a night if you go direct to them. This is just the sitting area. You got the view of the Mekong Delta. But it's time to go to the first place. And like I said, I'm going to try and get out of the city, but I'm off to one of the most important temples around here, and that's the first place. Let's go. And I'm here, and this is the Zen Monastery, and I got recommended this place by the owner of the hostel. It's taken us about 20 minutes driving on the scooter to get here. It's crazy traffic. This is sort of traffic, not only look to the front, you've got to look to the back, to the side, and maybe now and again up, because just people come out from everywhere. But this is the biggest Buddhist monastery in the Mekong Delta. So recommended time to spend here, I was told, is just about half an hour. I parked just over there. Although this place is free, you got to pay for your scooter to park. And there's a map of the area, and it looks massive. So obviously we're at the gate, and then we're going to head around now. Follow this. Right, there is, you've got to dress in a certain way. So you've got to have your knees covered. So I've pulled my shorts down a bit, so my knees are covered. And this is so quiet. Wow. So I did a little bit of research before I left the hostel. I'm just walking around now, and I've written it down all in my notes. So this covers 38,000 square meters. It was opened up in 2014, so it's quite new. Ooh. And I'm going to have a look at these. And this is from the front. Now, if you saw my last video of the night market, you would have seen these lilies all lit up on the pedestrian bridge. Wow. Now at the moment they've got a tent being put up over there. And I saw another one just around the corner. Oh, and there's another one over there. Look at you all happy. There you go. Please speak gently and quietly. I will. Look at that. Is that quiet enough? Gotta take shoes off. Oh wow. That's amazing. The owner of the hostel did say to me that coming here would give me inner peace. Let's hope so. I've not really got a clue what this is. Only stopped because it was a tortoise. A tortoise with fangs, teeth. Wow. Let's have a look at the bell. There is a lot of construction work going on at the moment. They're rebuilding this place here. He's always happy, isn't he? Look at him. And that's a big old tower. So it's an archway that leads towards the lake. And then you've got various statues. Look at him. Wow. And there's some lilies. Let's go over this bridge. Oh, let's put it again. Now, unfortunately, you can't see better because even I can see my reflection in the glass. And I'm not as good looking as Buddha here. Hi, you okay? There's a woman lying down. I think I'll walk her up. Oops. Yeah. That's Buddha. And then there's another lake over there. Just chairs all the way around that you can just sit down, chill, find your inner peace. And then you've got the second lake, which has got no lilies in it. Got the fish in. No fish. Lily pads. And you've got a bit of reflection of me going in. And then you've got her. when you've been traveling around Southeast Asia and you see so many temples, Chinese, Buddhists, whatever, you come a little bit immune to them. So even though I've been here 10 minutes and there's more to see, I want to force myself to go around. And that's nothing against this place, it's just, I mean, look at her, she's bored already. As I said, there's construction work going on. There's just lots of bags of cement and everything like that. I mean, it's free. It's worth coming down to find your inner peace. If you are religious, if you want to see another temple, this is perfect for you. Now what got me was, as I drive in, across the road, opposite this place, is a theme park. Oh, there's chickens. Now I'm interested. It's a peacock. Hello, mister. Can we get in? Look at the feathers on that. Look, keep them up, keep them up. What are you doing? Do you want to smile? Oh, and then Mr. Chicken here is coming and says, oh, he's doing a little dance. He's not. Wow, that's impressive. Oh, that's it, full fact. Now next door is peacocks on a ledge. Get closer. Do peacocks fly? But they wouldn't have jumped. Hello. Now that interested me. I do like animals and birds. How's that me? So they've got a bit of gardening going on. And then I have noticed that all the Buddhist monks are, I was going to say female, but there's a male there. Hello. Maybe he's on a vow of silence. Oh, this is interesting. Illustrations for the law of karma. Oh, there's too many of them. Some of them are quite interesting. So there's a cause. So, owing an unpaid debt in the previous life brings rebirth as their house servants in the next life. Building or fixing roads and bridges brings a prosperous life. Treating others with love, kindness and respect brings a lovely and kind face. Oh. I've got a lovely and kind face. And there is loads of them, all to do with karma. Making generous donation with great compassion brings great fame. Don't want fame. There's so many of them. I've actually read them all, so they're quite interesting. And there's Buddha, still smiling. Little cheeky face. Right, I think that is it for this place. The highlight was obviously the peacock. And just trying to find a way out now. Oh, very slippy around here. Now this place is so big that trying to find the exit is going to be fun. Just found this place. It's like a reception room. Still trying to find the way out. I think this is the way. So I've left the Zen Monastery, which is just across all of there. When I handed in my parking ticket, the guy just went, so I've not paid anything, so it's all free. But the theme park I was talking about is called Mekong. Now when you go online to the offline maps that I use, it's down as a zoo, but I think it's a theme park because you've got a river with boats, you've got little rides, pictures of that. So it looks like an all-day adventure for these people that's in the bus, for anyone that comes here. Now the price to get in, from the looks of it, is 120,000 dong. And I'm tempted to go in, but I don't know if it's a kids theme park, and as a grown man I might get looked at and yeah, all the people coming off the minibus are all kids, so. But if you're in the area, you know, you're going to do a bit of Zen Monastery and finding your inner self, then once you find your inner self, you can go across to the theme park and lose your inner sense. And wow. Right, I'm going to go somewhere because it's on my list of things to do. So the next place is coming up. So I'm in my next stop, and it is this place here, and it's called, I'm not going to try and pronounce it properly, Can Tho. Now when I was Googling to try and find interesting places to go to in Can Tho, this place came up, and it is a secret Viet Cong meeting place from the Vietnam War. Now, when you do look online, it's actually a religious place. Oh, look at the size of the tree! Wow. So yes, it's a religious spot, and it's all to do with the tree itself. So it's been held up. It's a good job on the short. There's a squirrel! I get excited about animals. Now I'm going to have to bend over, and I'll probably get around this, but look at all the roots around here. So the reason this was a secret Viet Cong meeting place was because all the locals know about this place, and obviously the Americans didn't. So this is where they come and meet up to plan their next whatever they were planning. Hello. It's just all to do with Mother Earth, looking after the tree, trying to bend over and get under the roots and the branches. Wow, look at all that. That is neat. We can walk over with them. So I don't think you're allowed to do barbecues around here. Nature is amazing sometimes. Now, I assumed this was just going to be one tree, and then I went, maybe it's not, because I read it was one tree. But when you look there, that goes all the way up, along. I'm trying to keep it in focus, and then down, back into the ground. So that's not a branch, and that's connected to another branch up there, which is connected to all them branches down there. So maybe it is one tree that's just gone crazy. Wow. And there's just loads of interweaving branches all over the place. And they take this place really seriously, because you've got a couple of cleaners behind you just sweeping all the branches, sorry, sweeping all the leaves up. Wow. So because this is well known, this is where the Viet Cong came to do their planning, because they knew it was. So it's a bit of Vietnam War history right here, with a bit of nature thrown in. What more do you want? And it costs nothing to come in this place at all, which is always a good thing when I'm just trying to get out. I mean, yeah, it's all linked into that tree. Then I have no idea. No wonder they've got squirrels around here. They're heaven. Ugh. But I'll have a look at the religious structure again. So there's the sign, Vietnam Heritage Tree, and there's a website there which I might have a look at when I get back. And I'll probably find that all the information I've given you has been false. There's a bear, jaguar. No, it's jaguar. There's a tiger over there. Wow. And that was the amazing mother tree. Now I've just come over this bridge, and there's fences within the water, and I've had a look, and it's frogs. So many frogs. It's a frog farm. Wowzers. And it's not just that side. There's one, two, and it goes all the way back. Oh, is it? Oh, there's about 5 or 6 of them. I have never seen a frog farm before. So one of the important things that I've learned over the last week or so is I need a SIM card. There are places I've been to when I've wanted to find out information and I can't. And I can't just rely on an offline map all the time. So I've made the command decision just in the last sort of 10 minutes going, I need to buy a SIM card, and I'm off to town now to buy one. Now I would love to take you with me, but I think you would not be interested in how to buy a SIM card in Vietnam. So I am going to say goodbye, because I think I've had a full day of doing stuff. So if you've enjoyed this video, you know you've got to press that like button. I'm off tomorrow to a new place, and it's going to be either an island or on the mainland. I still have to decide. But so if you want to see where I'm going, you need to subscribe. But until next time, bye bye for now.